Hi guys, welcome back to Awaken. Welcome if you're new. I'm Emma and I make videos on intentional living, minimalism and life organisation and planning. Welcome everyone to my first video on my new life goals series. I'll be sharing with you today how I created my life vision board. Making this was something completely new to me. I'd never made one before, but I'd read about them and watched videos about them, so I was curious to see if one would work for me. I'd read they could help you discover your true values, set clear life goals, and motivate you to bring them to life, as well as attract positivity into your life, which we can never have too much of, and I certainly need more of in my life. If these are things you'd like to do, this video and my others in this series could be helpful to you. I'd watched others make vision boards on YouTube and thought it looked quite fun and relaxing. I've seen some amazing ones made on huge sheets of cardboard with magazine cutouts stuck all over and loads of craft materials, but I just wanted to keep mine really simple. I set aside an hour to myself, lit a candle, made a nice cuppa and grabbed my laptop. Logged onto Canva, which is a free graphic design platform, and thought, how do I want my dream life to look? What does the best version of me look like? So words like healthy come to mind first, because I've been feeling quite sluggish, eating way too much over Christmas, and I've always struggled with weight. Well-being, I've recently struggled with mental health, so I began typing in these words and searching for images which best suited my vision and put them all together in this collage right here. So I'll talk you through my vision, which isn't for this year or the next 5 years. It's just my vision for my best life, really, based on where I'm at now, how I'm feeling and the thoughts I'm having. When searching images on health, a few popped up, but this one in particular caught my eye. I just think this girl looks healthy but strong too. She's got great posture and frame. She's clearly up and about nice and early, so energised. Not quite how I'm feeling right now, but definitely how I'd love to feel. Although I do love to have more physical energy, I'd like to focus on my mental energy too, because I'm a massive overthinker, worry far too much about the little or unimportant things, and leave myself with very little mental energy for the things that really do matter. I typed in mental well-being and chose this peaceful image here of someone meditating. Now, I have given meditating a go, wasn't very good at it, so I will need some practice in focusing my thoughts in this way. With regards to overthinking, I also spend too much time thinking about what others are thinking, tried to live how they expect me to or think they expect me to, so I loved this quote here. Awakening, letting go of who we are or others think we should be, and embracing who we actually are. So basically accepting yourself and allowing yourself to just be, which is why this quote here makes sense to me. If you want to be happy, just be. And I'm thinking of living and being in the present moment when I'm reading that quote, which is what I need to do more of, being more awake to life, hence the name of my channel. And also working on becoming the best you instead of changing you, which led me onto personal growth and this image here. So looking within, asking questions I've never bothered to ask myself before, to learn about who I am, what my values are, and then learning more about those things that really interest me or grab my attention. I'd always just define myself as a working mum, full stop, which can be fine for some people, but I'd always felt something was missing. Other interests or hobbies maybe. I wasn't sure. I'd love to travel into new places on holiday and followed some travel vloggers for years on YouTube, so I knew someday I'd love to explore more of the world, just like this girl here. And through my digging inside and learning, I've started this channel and made this my hobby now, away from being a mum and working. Already this feels like more of a passion to me than a hobby. I literally get excited to sit and write about my experiences and share them with others, as many as I can. 100k would be a dream, but if it's the 200 thereabouts subs I have now, I'm still winning. because for a long time I'd felt so isolated. I have friends, but none who could relate to my life experiences. We're all so different, which is great. I love how different I am to my friends. We learn so much from each other about different perspectives or different things. But sometimes when you feel like nobody understands you, I think you can feel quite isolated. And so YouTube for me has allowed me a social connection. And I think that's what it's about not feeling alone, and others in similar situations not feeling alone either, and inspiring them to move out of isolation, because not everyone's lucky enough to have friends and family like I have. Which then led me on to thinking about my relationships. I want to spend more quality time showing these people who matter most to me how much I love them, value them, especially my 2 daughters who've been through a lot recently themselves. I want to be a good role model to them, which is why I love this quote: children, great imitators, so give them something great to imitate. Since becoming a single parent 2 years ago, I've felt an increased responsibility to give my girls something good to imitate, which is what's encouraged me to be more intentional about the decisions I make, the way I behave, and what led me to live in a more minimalist lifestyle. See here, minimalism, not about having less, about making room for more of what matters. And I'm not just thinking about physical clutter here, decluttering objects to make room for more. Mental clutter too, making room for the right positive thoughts by working through or learning to accept the negative ones and moving on from them. And then in relationships, making room for the right people, those who lift me up higher, by detaching myself from those who knock me off track or bring me down. Learning to manage my finances better is something I have been working on for a few years now, and with more focus than ever in the last month, as I began a new budgeting and cash spending journey, which some of you have been following me on. I want to build savings for security and encourage my kids to do the same. I also want security in my home. I've owned houses before and lost them due to bad financial management, and one day I'd like the security of owning my own home again, which is why I chose this soul sign. So there's my vision, the life I want to live and would love. When I'd finished, I printed out my vision board and put it inside my journal so that I could see it every day. I took a long hard look at it and thought, Emma, you've given this a lot of thought, but is it definitely you? Is this the life you want, or is it the life others want for you? Or you think they want for you because of their expectations? I thought for a while, because I've undoubtedly lived far too much of my life based on the wants and expectations of others, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to live for me. So I asked, does this vision board motivate you and attract those positive feelings? Ask yourself those questions, guys, and then answer them. Because I did, and yes, I'm smiling as I look at it. As I look at this vision board, I'm imagining me running on the beach there or sitting on the mountain. Those quotes are more to me than just words on paper. And so, yes, Emma, this is the life that you want. This board represents your vision and your values. To find out how I use this to decide on my personal goals for 2022, check out my next video. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and insightful. Let me know by giving me a like or by sharing your thoughts in the comments. Hit the bell and subscribe button for more life goals content like this and on planning and intentional living. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.